Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to say all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth and righteousness and sincerity. To you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. To those that passed away serving the Lord, the dead in Yahweh Shai shall arise first. I want to do this video to kind of go into the spirit where a lot of brothers that are, somewhat veterans in the truth, it's like, when you're a veteran, when you've been in the truth a certain amount of time, and I had to learn this the hard way, you know what I'm saying? Eyes are on you, and you do something stupid, it's going to reflect bad on the truth, period. You got a lot of guys out here that, it requires too much of your time to keep them happy. You got a lot of men out here that are really, really childish and just do the dumb shit, and then don't want to get called out on it because they think that they're, some type of, I think they got some type of immunity to being called out on their bullshit. But what it is in this truth, you can't sit here and be on that baby and shit. You can't baby brothers. You just really can't. And if you're a brother that feels that the need that brothers gotta bend over backwards, if brothers gotta bend over backwards to get along with you or to get you to do the right thing, you're not worth it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on in this truth is a lot of people, a lot of guys out there, they want everybody to kiss their ass and oh, you got to chase after me. Oh, the scriptures say, if 100 sheep, you got 100 sheep and one leaves. No, nigga, listen. You're not a sheep at a certain point in this truth. You're no longer a sheep that's been led astray. At some point in this truth, you become a mature, grown-ass fucking man. It's like children, How long do you have to keep children in the house? You notice, those of you that have children, the older your child gets, the more capable they are of making their own decisions. I don't have a child that's yet at that capability, but you know what I'm saying? The older you get, the more capable you are of making mature decisions. I don't know what the fuck's up with these people driving, but anyway, you're able to come and go, and you don't get into trouble. And that's the type of brother you should be if you've been in the truth, say 3, 4, 5 years. Because a lot of us came into the truth in our adult life. I was 20 when I came into the truth. Still immature as hell. But, I still grew up. You know what I mean? You grow up at some point and you stop fucking doing the stupid shit. Because a lot of guys too out there, man, they'd be like, oh, well, the scripture says this, but goddamn well the scripture doesn't mean what you think it means. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys use their fucking stupidity. The shit that they say that comes out their mouth, that shit comes from not studying the scriptures, not being knowledgeable, not, studying. I mean, how much better can I put it? Like, if you don't study the scriptures, you're not going to know shit. And that's it, man. That's as simple as it is, man. It's not complicated. It's not rocket science. Men turn it to rocket science. It's not a complicated thing. You have to realize a lot of things you do in this truth, you weigh on other brothers. I know that I can't just do what the fuck I want to do. You got guys out there throwing gang signs and, men that's supposed to be in the truth, throwing up gang signs, doing gang handshakes. You know what I'm saying? It grows old at a point. And like I said, and I was never in the gang shit, but I had friends in it. I have, like, those guys are still my friends, you know what I mean? But I don't hang out with them because I know they're gonna, they're just gonna get involved and bring the wrong energy around. You know what I mean? So I know that I have to limit my dealings with my friend. They're my friends, even though I don't really hang out with them no more. But the dudes that's into that gang shit, because you have to be an adult and make grown-up decisions. You know, just because you grow, like, you know, when you come into this truth, you're supposed to become a new man. You know, if you don't put off your old man, you're not going to grow. That's just a fact. If you don't put off your old man, you're not going to grow. If you continue to do the same dumb shit you used to do, you're not going to grow. You know, a lot of guys, this truth made them worse. You hear scriptures that say, "Oh, a man can have multiple wives." That made you guys worse. It made me worse. I was like, "Oh, I could fuck mad bitches and just call them my wife." You know, I didn't take into account that according to scripture, you have a responsibility to each and every one of your wives. So what I wound up doing was, you know, basically having a whole bunch of wives, you know, a whole bunch of chicks that I just knock off here and there and call them my wife when they wasn't. You know, we simplify things too much in this truth. You know, and it took for me in my adult life to realize, yo, I ain't rolling right, man. I ain't living right. You know, this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, this ain't growth. You know, and it was a hard lesson to learn, man. It was a hard lesson to learn. You know, and this walk is difficult enough, and it gets more difficult, man. The more you're in this truth, the more is expected of you. And if you haven't put away that old man, if you're still doing the same stupid shit you was doing when you was fresh in the, because you expect brothers to make mistakes when they fresh in the truth. You just came in this thing, okay. You got to have patience with brothers like that, because they literally are just learning the rules, right? Where we don't have parents that came in, that was in the truth before us, that could teach us the way. You know, teach us how to be, you know, people of the Lord. You know, and how could you learn if you don't know how to do it yourself? How could you teach your child? You got a lot of people in this truth, man, that they just don't grow, man. They don't grow. You got people in this truth that grow backwards. You know, and that's very dangerous. It's very dangerous to yourself and to those around you. And God forbid you have a camp. You know what I'm saying? God forbid these grown-ass babies have camps that they have to run. You know, because the longer you're in this truth, man, the more lethal you can be. And lethal meaning in a bad way. Because misrepresenting the truth could be as harmful as it could be more harmful than being one of those Shaka Akmos guys that always looks for a way to try to cut the truth. You know what I mean? Or make the truth look bad. You know, but it is what it is, man. You know, I just want to give this little bit of wisdom to y'all out there, so that I'm gonna get a lot of sleep. But you know, those of y'all out there, man, make the best decisions you can, man. You know, when you come into this truth, you have to change. You have to be renewed. You're not the same person no more, man, or you shouldn't be. You know, any good qualities you had, keep them. But any bad qualities you had, harmful, toxic, get rid of them. They're going to hurt you and others in this truth. You know, with that, I'm going to say all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth in righteousness and sincerity. To you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. Shalom.